Okay, listen up, everybody. This is everybody has to protect themselves from bad situations. So we have an attorney named Will Rogers out of Petaluma, California, license number 154219. He allegedly helped prepare I had a brother, he had cancer, 6 years. Will Rogers allegedly wrote a couple trusts of his. So when our brother died, Will Rogers and his Yehuda Ferris, the trustee, gave us beneficiaries a copy of a trust. They didn't tell us that there was another trust previously. Nevertheless, they didn't even follow the trust that they gave us, which would be $90,000 each plus 10% a year every year that we don't get paid until paid in full. It would be a lien on the property. So that would be now about $50,000 each. 5 years ago, it was $30,000. 10% interest a year. It'll be 6 years pretty soon. So what I'm trying to say here is that after Will Rogers and Yehuda Ferris sold my brother's half of a $2 million house at 1810 Grant Street for $82,000 to people who are forbidden to get complete ownership of my brother's half of the house, what happened next was I went to court and I was filing lawsuits, and the judge said, okay, we're going to trial. We're going to trial. And I found an attorney who would take the case, but he needed 90 days. So I filed a motion with the judge, and I said, Your Honor, I have an attorney. His name is so-and-so. He's willing to take the case and represent my poor, elderly, handicapped, homeless Jewish sisters, but he needs a 90-day extension. So what did Rogers do? Will Rogers out of Petaluma, license number 154219, he called the guy up and talked to him, and then he went to the court and said, well, I talked to that lawyer. He said he needs 90 days for that lawyer. Well, I talked to him, and he said he's not taking any case. So I called the lawyer back, and he said, that's a lie. I didn't tell him that. Nevertheless, the judge ruled against me. Pending appeal, we'll see what happens. But here is Will Rogers, supposed to be an attorney of 30 years, and what does he do? He goes around soliciting breach of attorney-client privilege. Goes up to anyway, this is the kind of person you're dealing with.